Boy, that start has put me in a right old spin. Hello me lovelies, yes it's me, Tracy Ireland, the single, hard-up mum, from the infamous Warren Road at the heart of Torquay in Devon. Each Sunday, I present a picture of what's currently rattling in the resort's abandoned side streets, and believe me, you are in for a big surprise, so stay tuned.
In tonight's amazing revelation about life in Torquay town centre, local resident Terry appears to have forced a local councillor to leave the online forum after being rude. The recent clearance of fly tipping in Rock Road suggests Tracy's relentless campaigning might be making Torquay Council sit up and do something to help the previously abandoned community. Even so, as the professor from Abbey Road points out, there's still a very big hill to climb and obstacles definitely remain ahead.
Is everyone back with us in one piece? Have we all had chance to calm down?
Ward Councillor, Mrs. Precious Love hasn't come back, and she has put something up in front of her camera, so we can't see her. Terry, this is all your fault dear, you were extremely rude to the ward councillor last week. It seems you have become one of those internet trawlers, making it your business to abuse people online.
Come on ladies, we need to get our conversation back on track, otherwise our lovely viewers will be switching over to one of the channels that's all about promoting local businesses and commerce, and wants to keep us well out of view.
Joan, for the record, it is not an internet trawler, but an internet troll. You can't possibly compare me with one of those people. For starters, they use fake profiles. I don't hide anything. My name is in big, bold letters at the bottom of my screen. People see me as I really am. What I said to Councillor Love last week was God's own truth. She needs to face local people and tell us why she has broken her promise to license landlords and fight poverty.
I'm but a simple girl from Warren Road, yet for me, there's no point in constantly reminding ward councillors of their failure to deliver on promises. Terry, I know, a lot of people like you feel let down, but hold on, the official time to judge ward councillors is at Central Church in 2 years' time, with the ballot box present.
That's so well put Tracy.
So, I'm in the doghouse for telling the truth. Well, a broken clock still tells the time twice a day.
Oh come on ladies, we are going nowhere with all this bickering. Let's remember that right now, there are people around us slowly killing themselves because Torquay is completely overrun with illegal drugs. People live in properties with moldy walls and broken windows and are afraid of predators living around them. Sex workers put themselves at risk every day. Home doesn't feel safe for some because of violent partners. This is the Torquay we know and want to change. Wait, did I just hear something? Look everyone, Professor Dane from Abbey Road has just popped into my box. How are you, my darling?
I am well, thank you Tracy. Hello ladies.
For heaven's sake, the nutty professor has turned up. He truly does my head in. Listening to his voice has the same effect as box of sleeping tablets. Because he wears trousers, Tracy Ireland will be all over him, like a rash.
Thank goodness, I could reach the mute button Terry. You need to harness your tongue. Tracy and the professor almost heard you.
Frankly, Joan, I do not care.
What pearls of wisdom have you got for me today then, Professor?
I just wanted to say how much better the top of Rock Road is looking at the moment. Tracy, your campaigns against environment crime are having an effect. After several years, Torquay Council finally got to grips with all the fly tipping that goes on behind Fleet Street shops. They did a mammoth deep clean of the area, and now there's a camera in place. Check out the Melville Hill Facebook page. They covered this positive story last week and posted some pictures.
Oh darling, thank you for your analysis. That concludes this major improvement is down to my campaigning. Frankly, it's all in a day's work and I am not into self-glorification.
The woman makes me sick, Joan. There wasn't an ounce of sincerity in her voice.
I wanted to join you today, and share my belief that there are definitely some green shoots in our community, but I will feel even happier when there is a message of commitment from the town hall to root out the main driving forces of deprivation.
Terry, I do so hope you are listening to the professor. I am afraid to take my finger away from the mute button, in case you start lashing out again.
I was daydreaming about my landlord, the Reverend Palm, agreeing to install a hot water supply for my little butler sink.
So, far the green shoots of recovery in Torquay town centre are as follows: successfully managing the fly tipping and environment crimes at the top of Rock Road. Hearing the use of subjective and unspecified terms like making Melville marvellous, propagated from the establishment media, and reading that Councillor Cowell, who has a fine track record of support for our area, seeks improvements in his senior role at the town hall.
Why can't he use words that we can all understand?
Terry, if you listened, rather than to judge, you would understand perfectly well what the professor is saying.
However, Torquay Council as a whole needs to show support for regeneration and a levelling up, as Boris Johnson would say, of Torquay town centre. We need an agreement that the root causes of poverty, such as our endemic culture of illegal drugs, will be spotlighted. I have thorny questions, such as, why does Torquay have private landlords who habitually hire some of their properties to people selling drugs, and why is Torquay Council so reticent to use existing laws to license them?